get hurt like he did the last time, he's going to finish him.
Wow.
So, got to tighten up his defense.
10 steps behind you, right?
You got to tighten up his defense.
So Vergil knocks him out. So it's hopefully doesn't take that Fundora fight because, coming weeks to make the fight, but coming off a loss might not be that interesting. I want him to be a
Boots, like, he's a tremendous talent, and he's no walk in the park for no one, so he's a threat to anyone that he stepped foot in the ring with, he got tremendous speed, he got great power, defense, reflexes, all that, but the only thing that I can say is I'm 10 steps ahead. Yeah. Never, I'm retired, I'm happily retired. It's Boots' era. I pray and hope that, he take it to the extreme. I pray nothing but success for him and his family, and all in all, it's all about competitiveness. And people want to see, this generation, how would they do with the previous generation? The same way with people comparing me to...
I don't really care.
Like, is that a fight you would want?
For sure, but he retired. Like, he talking, but he retired. He ain't saying he want to fight, so he won't say he retired. Let him enjoy his retirement. And like he said, this the Boots era. He said it himself.
I've been doing that my whole career. I've been doubted my whole career. I've been talked about my whole career. I've been, I haven't fought this guy, and when I do fight these guys or when I do step up, then it's always an excuse.
Do you think that you're really going to be the next guy? You're going to be the biggest attraction? You're going to try to take over that Cinco de Mayo weekend and that Mexican Independence Day weekend in September? Is that the goal?
Most definitely. I'm the face of boxing. Like I said before, these guys can't do what I do. And then, like I said before, each and every fight, I give y'all something different. I don't ever fight the same way. And I feel like I'm giving y'all guys knockouts as well. And I'm giving y'all a show in boxing. I'm moving. I can do it all. It's not nothing that you don't get from me. You never seen a boring drum.
That's the fight that everybody wants to see. Yeah. I want to do it.
Do you respect him as, like, when he's like, I got a couple fights left, I'm at the end, I'm only trying to get mega fights, so...
I understand it, but don't lie or kept to the net and make it seem like I had the opportunity to fight you and I didn't. I never did. You know what I'm saying? And then that one time that I did, we said, they called, and we said, never heard nothing else back about it. So,
right.
I mean, I respect it though. I mean, get your money. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But don't be capping on the net, acting like this, acting like that.
Terence "Bud" Crawford walked away from the sport as a 3-division undisputed king, traveling the world and laughing off comeback rumors. Yet his timeline tells a very different story. He is watching Jaron "Boots" Ennis, and he isn't just watching, he is dissecting every move, dropping cryptic insults, and sparking an absolute frenzy online. Why is a retired icon so obsessed with the new face of the junior middleweight division? The answer exposes a
exchange, and I know he's faster than most, he's more explosive than most, but at the same time, he's shown in the past that he can get careless and that he's going out there just to fight, and I don't think when you get higher and higher, that's going to be enough.
I think after we all seen that Boots does get hurt and he got hurt.
No, Terence is your man.
Yeah.
Bud your man.
Yeah.
You know the fight niggas want to see, bro.
What?
Boots. No niggas want to see Boots, bro.
Bro, Terence different, bro. I just know that man is different. That's what I'm saying. I never been in the ring with Boots. Yeah. I'm not saying Boots ain't different or not good at all. I think it would be a good fight, but I just think, Terence, just like he said, man, he been battle tested before. Terence been through all the ups and downs in the ring. He's the Floyd Mayweather of this generation. Just the magnitude of this fight, maybe Terence is just not motivated.
Crawford currently lives the dream. He conquered the 154-pound division, defeated Canelo Alvarez in a historic clash, and seemingly sailed into the sunset. He's been spotted relaxing in Tanzania, completely removed from the chaos.
What I think he can be, he's got to clean these guys up at 54. There's nothing at 54 that's like, oh my God. That's like, for example, when Shane Mosley moved up to welterweight, Oscar De La Hoya in his prime is standing there. There's no one like that at 54. The only guy who has a chance to be like that is Boots. That's the dude who's supposed to do it. And if you're a super fighter and you're in a division with really good fighters, all divisions have good fighters, but regular good fighters, you're supposed to clean those guys up.
Yeah. Because of the talent that he has.
Yes.
I'm going Boots number 1, Fedora number 2, and then Vergil.
Okay.
Vergil.
I think that's probably the consensus.
But that's off skill. But I think Vergil has the best resume.
We are going to reveal the 154 resume a little bit resume list later on in the show. The new Ring Magazine rankings later on in the show. 1, 2, 3.
I'm doing this off of resume, not off who I think is the best pound for pound or whatever. Boots number 1, Fedora 2, Vergil 3.
I got Vergil 1, Boots 2, Fedora 3.
Okay.
Boots 1, Vergil and Fedora 2 or 3, whatever order you want to put them in. But I think Boots has the talent. I think here's the best case scenario for Boots.
That's gonna be
Here's the best case scenario for Boots. Boots is like, in a way, to me, a version of Zab Judah in the sense that he is so physically talented. He's faster than everyone. He hits harder than everyone. He wants to smoke. But he has certain vulnerabilities underneath the surface level, and you want to know how deep is his bag if the going gets rough against another.
So that's exactly where we headed next. But this wasn't your typical beach day. Instead of kicking back in a lounge chair, we found ourselves at Cocoa Beach for something a little more my speed, a boxing event.
A single tweet shattered the illusion of his quiet retirement. When asked about Boots Ennis, Crawford didn't give the standard veteran response. Instead, he boldly declared that he is 10 steps ahead of the young champion. He blatantly rejected the idea that Ennis is his equal, pointing out a lack of elite opposition on the Philadelphia fighter's resume. That
I would probably say, not just because Vergil's my fighter, but I think Boots versus Vergil is probably a bigger fight and a bigger, it could turn out to be a much better fight. I think both are warriors. Boots just showed it. And I think style-wise, it's a beautiful fight. But look, I have Vergil in the same weight division. So obviously we have to also push for that, because I believe Vergil beats him. I think Vergil hits him. Vergil knocks.
After the fight, Terence Crawford tweets, "I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, but y'all get it, I hope." What did you make of that?
I ain't worried about what nobody got going on. That one stuff don't bother me. I be locked in on what's in front of me and these other champions, and I'm here to take over this division, this sport, this game mine.
But it does seem like there's something there. I can't lie. He also said he was 10 steps ahead of you. There seems to be some friction there. I know it's something that dates back. Are you surprised to see this after a win of that caliber?
No, I don't even care. None of that stuff don't bother me.
But it would be a massive fight, right? I feel like he's going to come back at some point, and I think that you could be the guy to bring him back. That's a big money fight for you.
We'll see. As of right now, he retired. So he what do you say? He said he joined his retirement, right? So
yeah, that's probably the biggest money fight for you, right?
Yeah, you could say that probably, but there's other big fights out here for sure too, though. So
do you consider him a hater?
I don't consider him anything. I don't even care. Like I hear people just keep asking me questions about it. I don't even pay him no mind. I don't pay none of these people no mind. Don't ask me no questions about him, for real. That's how I feel.
I understand. It's just new stuff, you know, when that's being tweeted like seconds after the fight, it's hard not to ask you about it. You understand, right?
No, for sure, but I don't be caring. That's what I'm saying.
The tension reached a boiling point after Ennis stepped into the ring for a massive unification bout against the highly touted Puerto Rican star, Xander Zayas. Boots delivered a violent highlight reel performance, ultimately stopping the young phenom in the 7th round. The crowd erupted and the media immediately crowned Ennis the untouchable king.
If Boots wants to fight Vergil, he's gonna say no to the Fundora fight and fight Vergil. It's not up to us right now. You know, Boots just became champion. He's a unified champion, so he's got the choice. It's gonna be him. You know, does he want to fight Fundora or does he want to fight Vergil? You know, I think it's not about us. You know, unless Oscar De La Hoya presents him with an offer that he can't refuse, then it might make a difference. But right now it's gonna be up to Boots. It's whatever he wants. If he wants to fight Vergil, then the fight's there. I think we don't wanna stay busy fight. We don't want a comeback fight. We want Vergil to go straight into the Boots fight. If Boots wants Vergil, then he could say no to Fundora, and I want to fight Vergil. But if he picks Fundora, it's also a unification fight. So I'm not blaming him, but he probably knows that maybe it might be a little more riskier fighting Vergil. So you know, it's gonna be up to Boots. It's not up to us pressuring or forcing that fight.
Boots Ennis, what a great fight. You are a machine. Zayas, a little inexperienced, but you will be back. You're a great fighter. Let's make the biggest fight in boxing today. Vergil Ortiz, Boots Ennis, let's go.
He was holding a little bit, but he was sitting in the pocket and fighting back. You can't necessarily do that against every style. So maybe if he fights Fundora, someone else, or Vergil, maybe he'll fight a little bit more of a smarter fight. I don't know, if he respects their power a little bit more, I have no idea. But one thing I know is when I sit down to watch a Boots Ennis fight, I don't really have any fears or doubts that he's going to lose. And I did for about 20 or 30 seconds. But other than that, you know, it was a fantastic performance.
Terence, what's your reaction to this knockout?
Wow. That's all I can say is let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Boots is it. Boots is it, y'all.
Boots is Sebastian Fundora versus Ortiz.
He it, yo.
He gonna beat those guys.
Yo, let's go, champ. I want my man right here. Let's go, champ. That's right.
Big Brooklyn. So Boots and Fundora. I told him. Shannon, Boots and Fundora.
Yeah, I like that. I like Boots.
Boots versus Vergil Ortiz too?
Boots.
None
of them can't beat him.
Nobody. What could Xander have done? He should have. What was it?
Not fought. Right? Gave him the belt.
Okay, gave him the belt. That's it.
Gave him the belt. Here, son.
That's right.
Take that. Don't kill me. I was saying, don't kill him, Boots. Don't kill him.
Don't kill him, Boots.
Don't kill him, Boots. Don't kill him.
He killed him, man.
Fighters watch film differently than fans do. While the world celebrated the knockout, Crawford saw the cracks. During the 3rd and 4th rounds, Ennis admitted he got lazy. He stayed in the pocket too long, abandoned his head movement, and took flush shots that made his knees buckle. It was a thrilling moment for the fans, but for a chess master like Bud, it was a glaring weakness entirely exposed.
You know, and going back to the comments, someone said, ask Vergil Ortiz if he'll take the fight next, because I don't think he will. And I'd be very surprised because, and by the way, I don't necessarily blame him because he has been out. When was the Lubin fight? I don't know. November last year. So, you know, what are we now? 9 months, 8 months, 9 months. Time he gets in the ring again won't be till September, October. It'll be nearly a year since he's boxed. Are you going to go straight into Jerome Boots Ennis? If you are, let's talk. But realistically, I don't think you are. I think you're going to come back and you're going to go, I want one more fight, and then, which is fine. And by the way, we're also not going to sit here and go, we're the champion now. It's a voluntary defence, 15% for a voluntary defence, like you've seen Haney and all these people do. It's like so boring. It's a massive fight, and I can't sit there and tell you that we shouldn't do that fight when I spent 6 months telling you how much we need that fight and boxing needs that fight. So we must make Boots again.
Now Vergil Ortiz, right? He comes out and says that he would sleep Boots. You know, now he's talking about Xander quit. Do you feel like Xander quit in the fight?
I feel like Xander, technically, yeah, he quit it. He made a responsible decision. He made a responsible decision. You know what I mean? No one is in there fighting for you. The fans, of course, they're gonna always enjoy a juicy fight. Whether you got a black eye, your retina is damaged, and you can't see no more after you fight, they're not the ones that's gonna be paying your bills. They're not gonna be taking care of their personal family, you know. So I feel like as a young fighter, he just made the responsible decision. You know, he was hurt. He got hurt multiple times.
It doesn't matter. What never matters. You know, for that being, they would say, oh, well, he only fought Xander, or they'll come up with some type of excuse, you know, but to credit Boots, like, he's a tremendous talent, and he's no walk in the park for no one, you know, so he's a threat to anyone that he stepped foot in the ring with, you know. But he got tremendous speed. He got great power, defense, reflexes, all that, you know, but the only thing that I can say is I'm 10 steps ahead of him. Like, I'm 10 steps ahead of him in smarts. And I think, you know, that's where he'll get in trouble with, you know, coming straight forward, you know, trying to box me or trying to, you know, think shot for shot. I just, you know, compare myself, you know, with a lot of great fighters, and I can see the holes in his game, and I can see the openings and the opportunities that I'll have, because A, I feel like I punch harder than Xander. B, I'm way sharper than Xander. C, I'm way faster than Xander. So the shots that Xander was hitting him with and the shots that Xander couldn't capitalize because his speed wasn't there, I will be able to capitalize. And when I capitalize, everybody know I'm probably one of the best counterpunchers, you know, there ever was. So, you know.
Yes, sir. His critique was meant to humble the young star. It backfired entirely. Instead of backing down, Ennis went on a media tour and scorched the earth. He didn't just ask for a fight, he dismissed the entire top tier of the sport. When asked about names like Devin Haney, Errol Spence Jr., and Terence Crawford, Boots didn't blink. He labeled every single one.
I feel like it's a bigger test for Boots, the 6'4" Tower Inferno Sebastian Fundora or a Vergil Ortiz?
Fundora.
Hands down.
Fundora. Hands down. Hands down. He would have to punch up for one. For two, Boots, he really have to go chase his man down. It's always like they either the same height. The styles make it where as though they just like in the center pocket, middle of the ring, and they just going like skill for skill. You know what I mean? With this 7'8" tall guy, he like 7'8". He's not about to stand there. He might, you know, but Boots is really going to have to show a different side of his ability. He's going to have to walk forward. He's going to have to move his head a lot more, not just be defensive discipline, but he's going to have to work in between. He's going to have to be defensive and offensively equally as Boots. But honestly, I feel like he would clean Vergil up. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from Vergil Ortiz. He's a great fighter. Sound, very sound. And honestly, if he keep going on the path he's going, he'll be a knockout artist. But I don't think he got what Boots got.
Names. I need to know, does easy work pop in your mind or a challenging fight? Xander.
Easy work.
Charlo.
Easy work.
Fundora.
Easy work.
Errol Spence.
Easy work.
Devin Haney.
Easy work.
Terence Bud Crawford.
Easy work.
Gonna get Bud out of retirement? Channing said, listen, I'm gonna tell you now, on this show, Boots, Channing told Bud, there's a certain number you'd come back from. But after the last fight, he sent out a little, you're not on social media, so I'm gonna hip you to it. He sent out, he's like, hey man, I ain't gonna say nothing, but y'all see it.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Like, is that a fight you would want?
For sure, but you know, he retired. Like he talking, but he retired. He ain't saying he want to fight, so he won't say he retired. You know, let him enjoy his retirement. You know, and like he said, this the Boots era. He said it himself. A couple people, a couple of my homies sent it to me. He like, yo, he talking about it. This the Boots era. He know, you know. Yeah, it's different over here. I'm trying to tell you, it's different over here, yo. It's different.
Hypothetically, right? Would that be a fight that would even make sense? Like, would you say this is a big fight? Understandably, the legacy is there for Bud. But what is he, 39, 37?
Oh, no.
Something like that. And you're right there in the thick of your prime, right? Would that even be a thing? Like, you know?
No, it's definitely a big fight if he was a return, but he returned, I beat him, they're gonna be like he was old. Like, it's always gonna be something. Like, it's like I said, when people be bringing up his name, I don't even really be caring. Like, he retired. Like, it's like he just talking. He doing what retired people do, talk.
This wasn't the usual promotional trash talk. It was a cold, calculated disrespect aimed directly at a legend's legacy. By calling a 3-division undisputed champion easy work, Ennis shifted the narrative. He stopped being a respectful challenger, waiting for an opportunity, and transformed into a hostile force.
Ron Boots Ennis gets knocked out if he faces Vergil Ortiz. This is what Vergil Ortiz is saying after Ron Boots Ennis became a champion by defeating unified Xander Zayas.
The confidence level is here. Ron Boots Ennis' confidence is here. Next time, we're going to see a first-round knockout. We almost got it this time, but you know what I'm saying? He kind of was.
Power.
I just think
creativity.
You just don't see that. That's what this would have been.
Yep.
100%.
A plus versus A.
That's A plus versus A. I like that.
Terence just a little too much and will catch him.
Yeah.
And buzz Boots. And
yeah.
I think that'll. I think Terence stops him
It's
late.
such a special fight because you got two alpha males in the ring that are true alpha males. You know what I mean? I was an alpha male until I got in the ring with that dude.
It just
that dude, like, it was like the more he wasn't allowing me to do he wasn't, and it was like, damn, okay, well then shit, you know.
You had one of them in 8s and the other in sparring?
I don't know, cause that dude hit me with a right hand in the sparring, and I was like, I was like, yo, that was real.
It's one of those things where Boots is good, but once you run in there with that, you're like, damn, I thought I was good. Shit, I gotta work on.
Yeah, it's like
shit, I gotta work on.
If you compare it,
that would be like if Sean fought Floyd Mayweather. Oh, I thought I was good.
I'd compare it to this: Jerron Ennis, Terence Crawford. Jerron Ennis is Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. Terence Crawford's Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan.
There you go.
Perfect. A plus A.
And if you just look at the highlight reels, you might actually think Vince Carter is better. You might think Vince Carter is even better.
Yeah, that's
or Tracy.
perfect.
So
That's
just like that.
You can't explain it even better.
Stylistically, this matchup is a terrifying puzzle. Former world champion Shawn Porter, who shared the ring with Crawford and sparred with Ennis, called it an A+ versus A collision of two pure alpha males. Crawford is the ultimate ring genius. He starts slow, reads your timing, and systematically disarms you until you have nothing left. He is patient, mean, and surgical on the...
Boots now has to capitalize off his best career momentum. He has to fight again this year. He has to try to be the fighter of the year. He has to fight again this year. He can't stay out long. He has to keep this train rolling.
The step downs, though, they can't, like I was talking to Bernie, they can't be no step downs from here. 2-time champion, 2 different divisions.
I agree with that. His team has to find him very, very good opponents. He has to get guys like Pandora. He has to get guys like Vergil. He has to get guys like Josh Kelly, who's a champion. You know, I look at Boots as, let's just say if they were both people that somebody paid to kill people, right? I look at Boots as more of a hitman and Crawford as more of an assassin. You seen the movie The Mechanic?
I haven't.
With Jason? Okay. So the Terence Crawford, if they say, hey man, that guy right there, he's screwing up our business, we want him eliminated. Crawford will find out where he drinks his coffee at. He'll have poison in his coffee and he'll just croak and just be dead. Or they'll tell Boots, and Boots will say, okay, what time is he gonna be at the coffee shop? And he'll walk in and blow his head off with a shotgun. He's dead both ways, but they go about it a little bit differently. They're very similar in certain ways, but Crawford is a more patient fighter. He's just more calculated, he's more patient. I don't know if that means he has a better IQ though. I just think that that's how he goes about it. Crawford takes a little time to catch his rhythm in the fight and he's downloading data, and then like after maybe the third or fourth round, he just goes on a run and just takes over. Well, Boots has his rhythm when he walks in the door, but Boots also, you know, he might be a little bit more open for the incoming, but he's also putting more hurt on you earlier in the fight. So they just go about it differently. You know what I mean? I don't want to compare who's going to win or lose because I want to respect Crawford's retirement. And I really think that, not you at all, but just overall, like the media is making a rivalry out of two fighters that's never going to fight. You know what I mean? And I think that that's a little bit unfortunate because I've noticed that Crawford and Floyd have become friends and they're the same amount of years apart that Crawford.
There is a massive elephant in the room that analysts and former champions are quick to point out. Crawford is pushing 40 years old. He has been out of the ring, enjoying the fruits of his labor, while Ennis is young, hungry, and wildly active. Boxing history is ruthless to aging legends who take too much time off. Even the sharpest mind can be betrayed by a body that reacts just a fraction of a second too late.
You just said you want to go through all the divisions. When you started this journey, you know, if you were writing down, this is what I want to do, what would those accomplishments be?
Early on, when I first turned pro, my goals was to be undisputed at 147, 154, 160, and maybe 168.
Wow.
I think 168 gonna be my cutoff mark. At 147, I was able to become unified and lineal champ. So that was I had the IBF, the WBA, the Super WBA, and the Ring magazine. And like I said before, they was all playing around and stuff like that. So I couldn't get the other two belts. But now that I'm at 54, I'm gonna do that 54, be undisputed at 54, and then 60, and then maybe 168, or who knows, 60 could be my cutoff. But we'll see.
Wow.
Where do you walk around at?
I be up there. right now my weight cool because I got right back in the gym. And so I was cool.
But is it challenging though, or you gotta get there, so it's kind of
no, it's
for
not.
part?
It's not challenging because once I get in that mode and I turn that camp switch on and drink all my water and all that stuff, I be cool. It kind of fall right off. But it do get harder as you get older. With cutting weight, but I got a method and I got, my mom, she helps me, with the food and things like that, so we be good.
You want to be the face of boxing?
I am the face of boxing.
Your boxing community to a massive crossroads. Industry insiders are debating whether this fight is the ultimate setup for one of these men. Did Zayas step up too fast against Boots? And is Ennis now making the exact same fatal error by trying to drag Bud out of retirement? Crawford might be playing an entirely different game. He could be testing the young champion's emotional